Well, anyway, this is just a video to help me get back into things, getting my toes wet, so to speak. I have a few topics that I enjoy that overlap slightly. Primarily is photography. I am a photographer, Leon Dale photographer. Then there's blues guitar that you just had a taste of. Then there's chess and beer. And I was always into chess, but you know, didn't play much because back in the days you had to wait until you found a person who wanted to play with you in person, and you would sit down at a table with a chessboard which you had to carry with you. So I didn't play very often. About a year or less ago, I got myself chess with friends and started playing multiple games, tricked it into giving me 2 accounts so that instead of having a limit of 20 games I could have a limit of 40 games going simultaneously. And when they did the upgrade, the update that killed the chess with friends, made the pieces look all stupid and kind of slowed it down, I found a number of other chess applications but stuck with chess.com. Chess.com is an application that you can use through Facebook or on chess.com itself and on the iPad. To upgrade is kind of expensive, but the free version that I'm using is sufficient enough. And so I've been playing multiple of games and able to practice openings. These you want to learn anything in life, practice makes perfect is very true. But if I practiced chess by playing once a month, it wouldn't be half as effective as playing chess by playing 20 games in a week, or 10 a day, or whatever it is, how many you can squeeze in. The more the better in this case. And so I got back into chess. So photography-wise, I was laying out, if you can see on the floor over here, a bunch of magazines that I own. I've thrown away a lot of my magazines to make space. If you want new things in your life, make space for them. Get rid of the old to make space for the new. And so I've thrown away most of my magazines, but there's some of them I just couldn't throw away, or perhaps I'm interested in some information that they have, so I kept them. But then I noticed a few magazines that are no longer in print, as far as I know. And I wanted to show you those out of love, actually. So here's one magazine called Atomica, and that's the first issue. As you can see, it was focused on crime, which reminds me of Colors magazine, where it's about a theme as opposed to general information within a demographic. And Atomica magazine I have not seen anymore, and I did see the maybe 2nd or 3rd issue, but I don't see this one around anymore. So that's one magazine to bite the dust. Here's a photo industry magazine called Wrap Around. Wrap Around, and our ever gorgeous Devon Aoki over here, who looks beautiful, slurping down spaghetti, slurping down noodles. And this is a photo industry magazine, and I loved it because it was photo industry. There goes Terry Richardson. Can you see that? Terry Richardson, yeah, great. So Wrap Around is a magazine. I think I've got about 3 or 4 of these, and I really hoped good things for them, and they died. Just hard times here on Kill and Flow. My all-time favorite, Trace magazine, and this happens to be the Black Girls Rule issue, and Trace is the magazine of transcultural styles and ideas. They were global, and if you know me, I'm pretty much a global individual. That Black Girls Rule, there is no other magazine that's ever done that, and it doesn't mean African American girls rule. It means women from all over, different styles from places you never even heard of. This magazine would have styles from Brazil or Somalia and places that just is It's irreplaceable, is this magazine. There is another magazine called Arise, but it's more about African culture than Trace, which was global. Global would do something on people from Russia. It wasn't racially oriented. Anyway, I love this magazine, and if you see any black girls rule Trace magazines, you should steal them and send them to me, because those are the best issues that they made. They got some mad photography and stuff that's out there. Anyway, Trace magazine. Maybe these magazines have websites, I don't know, but the print is gone. Trace magazine was one of my favorites. Then you have Picture magazine. Picture magazine is another photo industry rag. It used to be called something else back in the days, and then it changed and modernized, and when it changed to the word picture is when I jumped on board. Actually, it used to be called something else that was well known and respected in the industry. I'm shocked it's gone, and I haven't done my research to find out whether there's a website or an app or something. You can imagine typing the word picture into Google gets you a lot, but probably doesn't get you what you need. Anyway, one of the best things, if I can find it quickly, I'll show you. One of the best things this magazine had that no other magazine seems to have was this. Who got the covers of all your favorite magazines? Who did the cover of Vogue this month? Who did the cover of Surface magazine, one of my favorites? Who did the cover of Bazaar, Interview, GQ, LW, which is another great one right there, Allure, Esquire? Who did that? And the great thing about it was that you would find a lot of common names. They all escape me here. Joel Schumacher used to be all up in here. Did I say the wrong word? Patrick DeMarcia used to be there. Joel Schumacher is the guy that did Batman. Patrick DeMarcia is the guy who used to do all the covers, but nobody else gives you that information, and I used to love it. Cover credits, they called that section. Anyway, Picture magazine, one of my favorites. I spent a lot of time on those magazines because I love them. I'm a magazine fanatic, and those are some of the good ones. Surface magazine is over here, more Trace magazines. Vice magazine, if you haven't seen that before, Vice magazines. Vice magazine. And I know you get what you pay for in life, but considering that this rag is free, they got the rawest stuff. They got some of the, I can't even show it to you. I mean, really, it's just brilliant stuff. It's just life uncensored. Vice magazine, I love it. Anyway, okay, I said more than I wanted to say on magazines. So before I go, I'm going to drink some of this La Trappe Wheat, and this is a beer that is $25 for a growler. I'm bawling out today. We have this here. Yeah, 64 ounces of goodness right there. And so the Trappe Wheat is supposed to be a summery beer, and it's supposed to be high grav, at least up there. And the first thing, when you try to smell this, you can smell the weight of it. It's no small beer. It's not hoppy, but it does have personality. Kind of a drinking on the porch with your friends beer. Weedy, got some orange in there, and it's very nice for a sunny day. It does, however, not taste very strong, which is strange because we know it is strong, which is, it's a quiet beer, but you won't be quiet for very long after drinking it. Anyway, I don't know how long this has gone for. This is just me trying to get back into the flow of making some videos. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this worked. Thank you.